Falling by Tamara Harmony. My heart and soul are singing, life is good, life is fucking great. This is where I want to be, living in Queensland, a wonderful man, a new chapter in my life beginning. The smell of sunshine and cut grass is fresh in my nostrils, the sweetness of simple pleasures in my mouth. The rumble of the bike between my legs is becoming more familiar to me, and I change down a gear, scanning the horizon as we pull out of Lowood and take the scenic road back through Glenmorgan Vale. The lush green hills are constant in my line of sight, whilst the various homes and gardens flash past in pops of colour. Up ahead, Ben leads the way. He looks so comfortable, and I am anxious to feel the same. Over 20 years he has been riding, whilst it's not even 6 months for me. I sigh, impatient, then remind myself of how far I've come in the last week and pull my focus back to the road ahead. The warm, curvaceous corners of southeast Queensland are certainly different to the cold, straight roads of country Victoria. When we had decided to move here from the bitter cold of Phillip Island, I had pulled up a map on Google and asked Ben where he suggested we should live. He was the native from the north. I had merely long dreamt of sunny skies and a subtropical coastline. Around there is great for bike rides, he said, as he circled an area not far west of Brisbane, the Somerset region, and here we were. We had arrived in Fernvale 3 weeks before the 2011 floods hit. What an unexpected welcome. We happened to be high and dry, and as the only house with a generator in our street, it actually became a fantastic way to meet the neighbours and become involved in the local community. And now, just weeks later, the weather had cleared and we were able to indulge in the amazing bike rides in the area. Inside my helmet, Ben's voice comes through the two-way clearly. Overtake me, Tam. I'll go behind and watch your form. I accelerate past him up the hill and over the crest. I feel my stomach contract slightly, nervous but excited. Not quite one with the bike yet. But this is living, no denying it. Wind in my face, lover at my side. Life is good. The road curves before me, a nice left-hand sweeper down the other side. Go for it, Tam. No need to slow down. His voice gives me confidence. I take a deep breath and lean into the corner, keeping my hand on the throttle. But my calculations are wrong. I swing wide across the centre line. A vehicle appears and I fixate, body frozen, bitter taste inside my mouth. Fuck! My voice is clear inside Ben's helmet, and it's the last thing I remember. It all played out in slow motion for Ben as I hit the bull bar and somersaulted over my handlebars, clocking my head on the roof rack before touching down on the bitumen and eventually coming to a stop. I should have been dead, but somehow he kept me alive. My screams echoed across the green hills. 3 months in hospital, shattered pelvis, broken leg, broken arm, unable to even sit up in bed. Doctors told me that 80% of people with my injuries don't walk away from it. The newly met neighbours looked after my 8-year-old son while Ben camped at my bedside. I felt so incredibly lucky to be alive. Ben proposed to me in the ICU 3 days after the accident. We planned our wedding from the hospital bed, and I managed to walk down the aisle 6 months later and marry the love of my life. It's funny, I did a photo album of my accident, but I never did do one for our wedding. I don't ride motorcycles myself anymore, but I do love to go pillion passenger on the back and taste those sweet, simple pleasures. And the roads around Somerset continue to take my breath away. When I go past that particular corner out the back of Glenmorgan Vale, my heart still sings. I would do it all again.